Alright gang, I don't know if you've heard of this game, but it's called Risk of Rain. It's actually a fairly old game. I played it on Steam like, I don't know, 2-3 years ago. Actually, it's probably been longer than that, maybe 5 years ago. But I didn't really play it much, and I didn't even own the game. It was just on my buddy's PC, and we played it quite a bit. It was pretty fun, but I didn't remember anything about it. I seen it in the PlayStation Store. It was like 10 bucks, picked it up, why not? It downloaded in like 5 seconds, and I have slow internet. But basically, it's like a platformer looter type game. Some people use the term roguelike. I'm not really familiar with that term, nor have I played any other game like this, so I'm sure that's maybe like a genre. But basically, you just loot while you're shooting and going across the map, kind of like Mario thing. There's a lot of characters, 12 in total, I think. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, yeah, 12 in total. And you have artifacts that can modify the game and stuff like that, but I'm not gonna, busy your heads about that. But basically, you have like your ranged DPS, shotgun with shield, your archer, your melee people, poison people, engineer, tanks, and all that. And you can play, if I'm not mistaken, I think you can play with 4 people. And you can do it co-op too, like on your locals, split screen, except it's not split screen, it's all one screen, but kind of like Lego Star Wars or something. But let's just get right into it. Let's see, who do we want to pick? Let's just go with Commando, because he's the first guy you unlock and play with. Actually, it's really hard to unlock characters. It's pretty cool. And these artifacts are really hard to get to as well. Some of them you'll probably need to like Google them because they're that hard to get to, but these first ones aren't. I'm not gonna play with the artifacts right now because I want to show you how the base game is going to start out to be, and maybe we can jump into some artifacts later in future videos. But we'll just go medium difficulty to show how things work. Okay, so basically, this is the game. You just move left and right. There's not that many abilities. You have if you're on console, you have R2 is your basic attack, and you can't move while you're basic attacking. You can like every shot you can though. You can kind of like shoot between walking, but I like jump, shoot, jump, shoot, jump, shoot the way and keep moving. These little containers just give you XP and gold. Every monster you kill gets gold and XP. The XP bar is down there at the bottom. I'm gonna roll past this guy here. So the Commando, he's the first guy you start off with. His L2 is a piercing shot. Shoots once and pierces. Pretty low cooldown. R1 is a roll, which you're invulnerable during the roll, as you can tell by my life bar down there, and you can roll in the direction, whichever direction you're pointing. And your L1 is a rapid shot, just like that pushes people back. And pretty much everything Commando does pushes people back, which is good. So he allows him to clear, effectively while maintaining distance. Pop a chest, we get a random ability. And that's actually a really good starting. Gold over time. Now there's artifacts I like to use that make it not random, but you won't have those at the beginning, so I kind of want to get people into the game, so it's nice to showcase how the game is when you first play it. Spike strip. Not a bad one for the Commando, not a bad one. It's kind of a tough situation there, but basically, you gain more stats, so you can't really see them, but you gain more stats like passive, health and armor as you level up. These are called shrines. It's a chance to get rewards. I want to say it's 50% chance, but we'll go ahead and hit it just once. Oh, see, I got it there. Got a crowbar. That's a really good item. Not the best thing for Commando, but it's still good nonetheless. Basically, it makes you do more damage if they're high health. I want to say it's 80% health. But yeah, I've recently played it, beat the game several times since I got it. And yes, there is fall damage, but it's pretty minuscule. Okay, so this is a teleporter. So every level, your goal is to find the teleporter and to escape once you hit it. So basically, you hit it, a timer goes off, people start coming in, and you kill them. And then once you kill all the people remaining, then you can teleport to the next level until you get to the final level, which is how you beat the game. Then you have a big boss battle. And every time you hit a teleporter, a boss appears. Commando doesn't do a whole lot early game, but as soon as you get items, it starts hurting a whole lot. These guys are pretty tanky here. And if you get attack speed, his other abilities gain from the attack speed as well. Yeah, I didn't hit the teleporter yet, and these guys are still crazy. I could get this drone here, so let's go ahead and get that. This is a drone, you can find them across the world. Oh yeah, and fun fact, this is an artifact right there. Artifacts have a chance to spawn in certain levels. You just have to go around to get it, but I already have that one, so I'm not worried about it. Let's go see if we can find some chests first before we start this. I think there was one up here, wasn't there? The $50 one. So yeah, the items I have now are common items. Most people refer them to as Tier 1. And you have Tier 2 items and Tier 3 items, and those are the highest and really, really powerful. See, like that one's a really good one for the commando. Chance to stun enemies. So every single bullet, including the bullets that come out of my abilities, have a chance to stun enemies. Just like that. The dude was practically perma-stunned. Oh yeah, this is one of the best items in the game here. This is a Tier 2, should be Tier 3 honestly, but gain additional jump, hobo feather. So, 1, 2, now we have, and the fun thing is every item in this game stacks. So I can get multiples of those and have multiple jumps. And jumping in this game is really important because it allows you to get to places you otherwise couldn't, and you can evade attacks. A lot of stuff is linear. We have gold over time, so I'm not afraid to spend a little bit extra. Here's a cheaper shrine. Every time we hit a shrine, it goes up. We can hit this one more time. That way we can. Oh yeah, it's a good one there. Guardian's Heart. Gain a shield. Your shield regenerates when out of combat. So you basically get a passive shield that regenerates. It's really good item. Probably the best item to get early game is called Infusion. So every monster you kill, you get an extra health per monster you kill. Which doesn't sound like a lot, but it adds up. So basically this game just gets harder as the time goes on. As you can tell with the top right hand corner there. I'm already on medium, and every 5 minutes it ticks up and hits another difficulty, so it's not really good for us right now. Oh yeah, got some good items there. Normally we'd be on the second, third stage by now, but we're really decked out for how little we have here. Magma Worm, here's our first boss. Ooh, already get intense. Alright, we're in a good spot here. We got the banner thing, so I'm not afraid to tank this damage here because I have the life on hit and regeneration inside the barrier. If I activate my ability, I can get a lot of life. Ooh, boxing gloves. That's a really good one for us. Kind of a weak coming from a boss, though. Basically this banner, every time you level up you get a banner that drops and you attack faster, gain extra damage, you gain health over time. It's really not a bad one, especially when you're fighting in the teleporter. Right now we think of the remaining enemies so we can hit the teleporter. Alright, all the gold you get, all the gold you have left disappears and goes towards your experience bar. Alright, let's see. Do we want time stop? With the fire shield? I think we do. Do we? Yeah, let's get it. These are your activated abilities. I'll take that. There she blows. Alright, what boss we going to get? Colossus, hopefully? Oh, that'll work. Two of them. Alright. Oh, yes, perfect. Level up on this. Top time on this here. That's all you're gonna drop? Whack. Alright, final level. Here we go. Win! We win! Kill them all. Kill them all dead.